Yo, what's up YouTube? Another one for the collection here, and look at that. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's why I got this piece. Look at what it shoots. There's no recoil at all, and it's one plus one. So man, maybe someone who doesn't own a gun might have believed it for 1 second, but anyway, it's pretty stupid. Anyway, this is another one for the collection. This is a Raven Arms MP-25. It's not a 22, it's a 25 auto. There's a bullet, that's a hollow point, that's a spear gold dot, and that's the Full Metal Jacket Remington. The Remington's a 55 grain and the gold dot's a 39. Now, I didn't go out and just see this gun and say, oh, yippee, I want this gun, I want to buy it. This is one that just kind of falls into your hands type deal. Guy at work had some computer problems, which were really minor things, and I basically got it. He basically gave me this because he didn't have much cash, and he knows I like firearms, so he gave me this to install a hard drive in Windows 7, which is pretty damn easy. But anyway, he actually shot it in his backyard. We shot we shot about eight or nine rounds. He didn't have many, but it functioned fine, worked, and was really accurate at about 7 yards. Man, it was putting a hole right in the middle of the target there. So I was interested. I said, oh, that's pretty cool, you know, it's center fire, it's not rim fire. And I was, you know, I'll tell you what really surprised me was how loud it was. It was definitely not the sound of a 22. You shoot a 22 next to this, it's a pretty noticeable difference. But yeah, I have no idea what he paid for this gun. I have no idea what it's worth. Maybe if you know, you can chime in and or type something and tell me what this thing, you know, what it's valued at. It's probably, I would estimate probably 50 bucks or something. I don't know. It's a little guy. I noticed the safety knobs real hard. Well, I put a whole bunch of, I put some Shooter's Choice in there, and I did field strip this weapon already, and I took some metal degreaser. I degreased everything because this guy, some people just do not clean guns, and this guy was one of them. I mean, this thing was so nasty, so I dipped it in this, you know, metal cleaner, got everything cleaned, and you know, put some Shooter's Choice where it needed to be, where metal rubs against metal, and put a little oil here and there, and it seems to, you know, seems to be alright. You know, with it shooting with no problems, with all that gunk he had in there, I was like, oh, this might be a pretty dependable firearm. But anyway, I didn't really care for how the trigger mechanism's built. It's just inside, it's just, I don't know, man. At first I was thinking, oh, I'll keep this thing in my car as like a backup or something in a glove box. But you know what? I wouldn't trust my life with it, to be honest with you. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with it, but anyway, of course I checked the serial number, did a serial number check just because, you know, I don't know where this thing's been, and it was just given to me for a particular job, so I didn't, didn't know if he was just trying to get rid of it on me. One interesting thing that I can add, if you're watching this because you own one or you're thinking of getting one, basically, you know, just like all guns, it's unloaded, nothing in there. Basically, there's no slide release or anything. It's just, you just pull back, load it, and it holds 7 rounds, and then you just, you know, fire, and you got your little safety here, and that's about it. But you know, taking down this weapon, I was like, how do you take this thing apart? So if you're watching this and you know you need to know how to remove the slide, it's pretty fast, simple, and unique. And here's what it consists of. Pushing in this little piece right here and just pulling straight up. No, now I'm a liar. And you just pull straight up, and then there you go. And as you can see, I got a little shooter's choice in there, and there's the spring and all. But yeah, that's it. It's just a this is just a piece I got for a job, and not something I went out or was looking for, but it's unique in its own way. So, you know, I'll take it to the range once in a while and mess around with it. But I do want to add this. I want to add ammo for this. Is not cheap. The Remington, I bought this at Walmart for almost $20. It was $18.99 for 50 rounds of 50. I said 55 earlier. I'm sorry. It's 50 grain. 50 grain. Yeah. And now the spear is 35 grain hollow point. Okay, so almost 20 and $24. Dude, you can get 45 ACP for that price, man. What a joke, man. But anyway, I like to collect them, good or bad. I'll collect them and keep them around. It's a fun hobby, and all you guys out there that do it, you know what I mean. And yeah, so that's it. It is made in America, made in, what do we have here? I don't even know what part of California. Oh, Industry. Okay, Industry, Raven Arms Industry, California. So it's made in USA, and it even says on the back of the slide here, made in USA. So anyway, that's it. Raven's Arm. Boy, long day today. Raven Arms, MP-25. Would I recommend it to somebody? If you're a collector, yeah, just to, you know, have another piece. And it was a good shooter. It shot fine and all. But as far as depending your life on it, I don't think so. Trigger funky, and the way things are, you know, the way the trigger arms are inside the on the side of the grip here. You got an arm. Okay, here's your trigger. You have an arm that comes down here with just a little L-shaped hook on it, with a piece that comes up here, and all it does is doesn't even connect. It just taps it, and then it releases and lets, you know, and releases the firing pin spring, and then there you go. So I don't know. It's a shiny little thing, I guess. But that's it. Have a good night, and thanks for watching.